Hi gang, I'm Anna Genesi and welcome to Farm Bureau Foodies, where we get to come to the table and enjoy amazing food produced by our local dairymen, farmers, and ranchers. Today we are in the beautiful Oakdale Redwood Cafe and we get to join Chef John to enjoy one of his premium dishes using farmstead Fiscalini cheese. Hey gang, here we are with Chef John in his kitchen at Redwood Cafe in Oakdale, and this morning we get to try this amazing dish. What are we having this morning?
Today we're going to make some shrimp and grits. We'll use the Fiscalini Farmstead Old World Bandage cheddar inside the grits and play it off with the shrimp and a little bit of spiciness from the tasso ham and the spices that we're going to add to it. So let's get started. A little olive oil. Again, we're going to keep it on a medium to low heat so we're not burning everything and just kind of getting rid of there. A little bacon.
Because it makes everything better.
Of course. And here's that tasso ham that I was talking about. The tasso ham has a nice little spice on the outside of it and it really produces a great flavor that's going to play well with the bandage cheddar.
So what's so important about using that local Fiscalini cheese? What does it do for this dish?
So the Fiscalini cheese, being local, it really helps to bring customers from them, and also we get to represent what they're doing as well. So we're really happy to have that partnership. And the cheddar, it's an old world style cheddar. It has a little earthy flavor, a little nuttiness that we really like to play off with the acidity in the tomatoes.
So I will admit I'm not the best cook, so any tips for our at-home chefs-to-be?
Our best tip is to not cook on a really high heat.
Okay.
I tell everybody that you cook on a medium heat, it's a little bit more forgiving and it doesn't burn a lot of things and you have a little chance to do that. So what we've got here is we've got the shrimp, we've got the tasso, we have the bacon, we're going there. We'll add a little garlic. We'll add a little salt and pepper.
So when you're coming up with a recipe like this, where are you drawing that inspiration from?
So I'm drawing that inspiration from driving down the road and seeing all the farms and different things that are here around us. And so I look around and I say, what can I do with their product? Oh, there's peaches out there. Let's see what they have. Let's see where can we implement this into. We're here in the Central Valley. We got to use what's local, what's fresh, what's right here next to us.
So tell me, why Fiscalini cheese? Why is that so important?
Well, if you don't know about Fiscalini cheese, their flavor is amazing, award-winning in so many different levels. So we've really partnered with it well with them. They're on our cheese board, they're in our grits, they're on a lot of different things here. So here I'm going to deglaze the pan, pull off all the greatness off the bottom of the pan.
Now, is this a popular selection off the menu?
This has become really popular here at the Redwood Cafe in Oakdale. It's a little different than the one we have in Modesto, but we do that on purpose to kind of pull you back and forth to both restaurants. So we add a little Cortopazzi tomatoes.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
The Stanislaus tomato product. Loving it again. Another localized dish. And here's the kicker.
Butter.
A little butter. Everything's better with butter.
You can't smell this, but it smells amazing.
Don't worry. You can come to Redwood Cafe and try it. So here we go. I think we're about there.
So next steps is get that yumminess on the plate?
Absolutely. Before we do that, we're going to take this, we'll pull up our cheddar, our grits, and we'll add a little bit more cheddar cheese because, of course, everything's a little bit better with cheddar cheese. And we will also add just a pat of butter. Just to kind of finish it off.
The dairy industry appreciates you.
They love us as well. We're using a lot of Crystal product as well, so we're all over local as much as possible. So here we go. We have that. Now we can plate.
All right, so here's my favorite part. We get to actually taste this.
So we finished it with the cheddar and the butter.
Oh my lands, look at that.
Nice creaminess, cheesy.
I
You can
smell
it
the
from
cheese.
here, right? Then we take
the
shrimp. Place it around the outside.
Oh my lands, that's beautiful.
I made an extra couple pieces for those lucky enough to be in studio. And we'll finish it with a little bit of sauce. And
that
then
smells amazing.
The final touch, a little local microgreens from Langworth lettuce. Okay. And now the best part. A little bit of shrimp, a little bit of grits.
All right.
Voila.
That's good. I can taste the cheese.
The cheese will be very
I'm
prominent
just
in
going to
this
go
dish.
ahead and take another bite,
Of
actually.
course.
All right, gang, we just got to enjoy this amazing meal. Thank you, John, so much for letting us take over your kitchen.
Of course, thank you for coming out. We appreciate it.
So we know, though, this good food doesn't begin in Chef John's kitchen. It actually begins at the farms and ranches and dairies right here in Stanislaus County. So come on with me. We're going to head out to Fiscalini Dairy and learn where this great cheese got its start. We just wrapped up with Chef John at Redwood Cafe in Oakdale, and now here we are at Fiscalini Cheese with Laura. Laura, tell us a little bit about the dairy.
Our dairy started over 100 years ago. The farm was started by my great-grandfather, who immigrated here from Switzerland in 1912. He started the dairy with just 12 milking cows.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Today we've grown the operation to over 1,500 milking cows. We've got about 500 acres of farmland.
When did the cheese making become part of the family story? I know you've been milking for over 100 years now, but how did the cheese making come into play?
So my father started the cheese company in the year 2000.
Okay.
And he really wanted, quite honestly, his goal was to make the world's best cheese. He was super passionate about the dairy business, and he knows we've got a great milk source because all the cows are our own. So we really wanted to make a product that we could share with the world. And you see a piece of cheese with our name on it, you can know where it came from, and we're very proud to have that.
So tell me, I know your cheese is marketed as farmstead. For our folks at home, what does that mean? What does that tell them about that product they're seeing in the grocery store?
So farmstead means that the entire process takes place here. We own the cows, we raise the cows. We are able to provide the freshest possible milk. Each morning we truck the milk just a couple hundred yards from the dairy farm to the cheese plant,
Which is where we're at right now.
Right here, so where the process begins. All the cheese is made here, aged here, all the cut and wrap is done here. And so really it just means that every part of the process is done right here on our farm.
So tell me a little bit about your cheesemaker. He's also a multi-generation part of that cheese-making art as well.
Right, so our cheesemaker is Alex Borgo, and he is a fourth-generation cheesemaker. His family currently makes cheese in Canada, but he's made his way here. He's been able to better the process for us.
Thanks, gang, for joining us on this episode of Farm Bureau Foodies. I'm Anna Janesi, and remember that amazing food on your plate tonight came from our local farms, ranches, and dairies. See you next time.